Hey everyone, it's Steve making a new video. Today I want to talk about some things you might not have known about Germany that are pretty simple, not total cultural differences, but just some things you might want to know if you go there. And yeah, I made a video a while ago and I didn't upload it because it got pretty emotional, but I wanted to kind of say the message of it, and that's that I had a pretty terrible year last year and I learned something from it. And that's, you should not let your physical or mental health you shouldn't let your grades be at the expense of your physical or mental health, because I was staying up super late, I was drinking a lot of coffee, living off caffeine, wasn't happy at all. I thought grades were the only thing that was going to make me happy in the future. So don't let grades or school get in the way of your physical or mental health. That's all I wanted to say in that video, but I decided not to upload it because it got a little emotional. I don't want to upload that. It was a little sad. So today we're going to have a not sad video. We're going to have 5 things might not have known about Germany. Okay. Number 1, everything's pretty much carbonated. All the water is carbonated, a lot of the drinks are carbonated. Tea, don't worry about, milk's not going to be carbonated, don't freak out. Okay, but you're going to want to look for non-carbonated stuff if you don't like carbonated drinks, because mostly everything is going to be carbonated. You have to look for the non-carbonated stuff. So if you go into a supermarket and you see water, look for something that says ohne Kohlensäure. I'm going to write that down right there. But that just means without carbonation. And if you see something that says mit Kohlensäure, that means it is carbonated, with carbonation. So just look for something that says without carbonation and you should be good. Natural does not mean it's not carbonated. There's a lot of water that says natural on it. It just wants to promote the quality of the water. It doesn't mean that it's carbonated or not. If it says still, that also means, still means that it's not carbonated. Still is a word that you can trust. It's not gonna be carbonated if it says still. Okay, number 2, and that is concerning biking. No biking on the sidewalk, and that I made that mistake so many times, and you can actually get in trouble with the police. You can get stopped and get a ticket or get fined or whatever for biking on the sidewalk. The sidewalk's for people walking. It's not really for biking. If there's a red bike path on the sidewalk, then you can bike on that. It should have a bike logo or symbol on it, and then you can bike on that, but that will be distinctively red. It'll have a bicycle symbol on it, and then you can bike on that. But a lot of the time that is actually on the road where the cars are, so you'll be safe biking on the road where that red stripe is. So you can bike on that, but not on the sidewalk. You can get in trouble for that. Number 3 is concerning driving and cars. So basically every car in Germany is going to be a stick shift, and yes, they do drive on the right side of the road with the left driver's side. So it's no different from the US, but everything's going to be stick shift. And driver's licenses are much more expensive. It's about $2,000 generally for your driver's license, and you have to be 17 to first get any kind of driver's license, while in the US, at least where I live, it's 16 for your permit, 16 and a half to get your junior's operator's license. It's basically a year later in Germany for that. So gotta be a little older to start driving in Germany. Trust me, if you saw people drive on the Autobahn, you wouldn't want to drive that much. It's scary. They drive real fast. They drive 180 kilometers per hour. That's not even fast. They can drive so much faster. It's scary. You don't want to drive on the Autobahn right away. Trust me, don't do that. I'm so glad I'm not allowed to drive on program after seeing people on the Autobahn. Cause then if I was allowed to drive on program, people would ask why don't you, or you can, you should. No, I do not want to drive. Thank God I'm not allowed to drive on program. It's a good rule. It's dangerous. Never mind that though. Driving in Germany, $2,000 for your permit generally, or not permit, driver's license, and cars are all stick shift. Number 4, swearing. People swear a lot more openly in Germany that I've noticed, especially in English. It's not as big of a deal. In class, I've heard people get the answer wrong and they'll just shout out a swear and no one really takes much of it or thinks much of it, and the teacher doesn't even really care, which is funny for me because when they say it in English, it means something for me. So it's I can't believe you just said that. But for them, it's not a big deal. It doesn't faze them, especially because it's not their native tongue. Number 5, I think, is voting. Okay, so voting in Germany, they don't vote for a president, they vote for a party, and the party elects a president that they choose. So in the US, voting for Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, you choose a person. It would be like if you voted for a Democrat or Republican, and then the Republicans would choose a president and the Democrats would choose a president. And also in Germany, they have a chancellor. The chancellor is their version of a president, most similar to a president. Their chief, I guess, the head person in charge, chancellor. They do have a president, but the president is more of a political figure, not so much power. Kind of like the Queen of England a little bit. Nah, kinda, but different. More of a political figure, and the chancellor is the one with the power. Next one, alcohol. Not much to it. Drinking age is 16 for beer and wine, and hard liquor is 18. Pretty much that's all to be said about that. Okay, next one, schools. Schools is just so hard to explain, they're so different. There's like 3 different kind of schools. You got Hauptschule, Realschule, and Gymnasium. Gymnasium is like the most like American high school, but then you've got like Realschule and Hauptschule. And Hauptschule is kind of like a lower end school, like for kids who didn't quite do as well in elementary school, and then they get put into a Hauptschule. And then Realschule, maybe kids who didn't do great in elementary school, but they didn't do the worst. But then they'll like go on to make an apprenticeship or something, like working with their hands and stuff. So Gymnasium is like kind of more academic and people who did good in elementary school, and it's the most like American high school, but they got 2 like lineages, I guess. 2 systems, G8 and G9. One of them has 13 years of school, one of them has 12 years of school, because originally they had 13 years of school, but then they said people are graduating too late, they're too old by then, so they made it 12 years, and then a lot of people said 12 years is too stressful to fit all that material into 12 years, so they made it some places back to 13. So yeah, there's a whole lot of school systems in Germany, there's a whole lot of stuff, but it's different. Okay, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a quick video, trying to be as frank as possible, not going on for too long. I'm going to try to make a Christmas video. I'm not sure if I want to make that right before Christmas or right after Christmas, because it's pretty different here. Maybe I'll make it between Christmas and Sylvester, which is New Year's, because then both of those holidays have a lot of differences, and I'll get the taste of Christmas and I'll know what's coming for Sylvester. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I have no clue when the turkey video is coming out. I'm not really sure if I want to release it at this point, it's been so long, but let me know what you guys think. Also, leave as many questions as you want in the comments. I want to answer a bunch of questions in maybe an upcoming video. So let me know as many questions as you have. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, whatever you feel like. If it was terrible, dislike it. Whatever expresses your opinion. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.